Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Today I want to talk to you about simplifying your life so you can have a less stressful holiday season. It's the most wonderful time of the year. One of the songs that we hear over and over again during this holiday season, and it can be the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be a time of stress, anxiety, and even loneliness. And if you believe what the media tells us, the perfect holiday season is when family and friends are gathered around the table. The home is filled with laughter, the tree is perfectly decorated, the house is perfectly decorated, and all those beautifully wrapped presents under the tree. But what if you don't have all of that? We're kind of made to feel as if we're missing out or something's wrong that we don't have that. Many of us, just because of COVID and all the restrictions this year, may on some level be feeling that way anyway, because our loved ones may not be visiting us, we may not be traveling, parties have been canceled. With fewer guests coming, many people have decided not to decorate or to carry on the traditions that we normally do. So there's a sense that the holiday can't be a holiday without all of these trappings. But is that true? For sure the holidays will be a little different this year because of COVID, but in many ways the pandemic has caused us to slow down. It's given us time to reflect on what really matters most to us and what doesn't. And it's given us time to appreciate more of what we do have and focus less on what we don't have. And it's also helped us to realize we don't really need all of those things to have a wonderful holiday season. And that in and of itself is a gift. So there's less pressure to fill our shopping carts, empty our wallets, trying to keep up with the vision for what that perfect holiday could be like. And instead of spending the time, the money, and the energy on shopping for things that people may not want, they may not need, or they might not ever use, instead of feeling burned out and burdened by the holiday this season, why not simplify your life by letting go of the shoulds that are imposed on us by media, by our culture, and let go of things that just aren't as important. Be okay with shopping less or not shopping at all. Be okay with not having a perfectly decorated house. And be okay with small family gatherings, even if they have to be on Zoom this year. So discover the joy of giving and receiving without spending money. What would that be like? So it's done by building a simpler holiday around only the things that really matter most to you. When I downsized, I brought with me only things that mattered. And now every single day, that's what my life is filled with here in my apartment. And I'm trying to do what I'm also talking to you about today, and that is filling my holiday only with the things that matter. So what are some of the traditions that are most meaningful to you, those that you've had in the past? So for me, it's always the Christmas tree lights. In my tiny apartment, I actually have 4 very small trees, but they're well lit. Maybe a family hike, holiday music, the smell of burning candles, smell of cookies baking, watching a holiday movie together. Whatever those simple traditions are that mean something to you, when you surround yourself with those, that's when the holiday gets not only simpler but more meaningful. Now, what meaningful gifts can you give that will be remembered for years to come, and you don't have to spend a dime? So an example would be a handwritten letter that's heartfelt, telling someone how much you care about them and why, maybe remembering some of the things that they've done for you or that, how they contributed to your life. Another one might be a personalized video of some fun times that you've had together, or meaningful times. And another one might be a handmade gift that only you can make, whether you're a cook or, someone who bakes, something that is very special coming from you. So meaningful gifts that can be remembered for many years to come. And what new experiences can you create that will make new memories? So living where we live here in Philadelphia, snow is not always available for Christmas, but one memory that I had from childhood was sledding at Christmas time. And so if we have snow, maybe I'll go out sledding. Building a snowman, skating, having a family cook-off, even over Zoom, and a family competition of some kind might be kind of fun. So what new experiences can you create that will make new memories? And of course, this coming from the Downsizing Designer, and I am doing it myself, what can you declutter, maybe from your closets, and gift to someone in need? So there are certainly shelters right now that are definitely needing clothing, toys for children, many things, food pantries. These are all ways for you to create your own perfect holiday, one that is simpler, less stressful, more meaningful, and it doesn't have to cost anything. So wishing all of you the best holiday, the simplest holiday, and maybe the best one you've ever had. I'd love to hear from you. Get your feedback. Rita Wilkins at ritawilkins.com. And I do offer a 30-minute consultation. If there's anything that you would like to share with me, I'd love to talk to you. Have a great holiday.